unit. We meet for the 17,462nd time this year. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. We're going to do a little bit of a day in the life. I enjoy making these. You guys seem to enjoy watching these. So without further ado, smash that like button, go down into the subscription box, click it, ding dong that bell, and leave us a comment in the comment section below. And enjoy today's video. First things first, we need to pick what sold overnight, which is a grand total of £458 over 12 items. Yesterday, overall, we sold £836 and 56 pence worth of stock. Not a bad day at all. Anyway, let's go zooming around the unit and pick what's sold. I've picked up a box load of stuff that has sold, so I'm going to go through that now with you guys. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is everything that's sold, plus a CRT TV, which I'll show you in a second. A UV box sold for 65. Nintendo DS Black Box Bundle sold for 60. This was a nice sale. A PS2 20 game console bundle with 2 remotes, £105. Really nice sale. Took about 2 months to sell, but 105 quid for a PS2 bundle, yes please. We've got some like Commodores, some Sega Mega Drive Mortal Kombat game, some sort of figure that is the creepiest figure I think I've ever laid my eyes on. And to be honest, he's staring into your soul as you are watching this. I've lost the plot. Some spurs for horses, sold for 15. Timberland boots, they're a nice sell, sold for 40 quid. A vinyl sold for Little Angels, Don't Pray For Me. That sold for, I think, £30. And a couple of t-shirts and a pair of Nike Cortezes. All in all of that is about £400 worth of sales there. And we sold a CRT TV, which I'm going to show you now, but I think it's already pre-packed. We have just sold a Pacific CRT TV, 14-inch, perfect for gamers, all that good stuff. They have multiple ports. Gaming looks so good on a CRT TV. That sold for £75. There is tons upon tons of money in CRT TV, so do not sleep on them. They are incredible. I mean, if you do sleep on them, you might wake up with a bit of a sore back, but get them, sell them, shift them on, happy days. Last night we bought the remaining of a eBay shop from Michael. Michael, if you're watching this, you're an absolute legend. I hope you and your family are absolutely all okay, smashing it. I just want to say again, I appreciate the deal so much, mate. You're a legend. Very nice to meet you. Put a face to the name of a comment. So yeah, legend, mate. Absolute legend, Michael. So thank you so much for the support and thank you so much for the deal. We spent about 450 quid on, yeah, the remainder of a shop. I've got some of it here. We'll go through some highlights. We'll get some of it listed today as well. So yeah, I'll keep that going within the video. I'll show you some bits and pieces. And again, Michael, legend. Thank you so much for the deal. Some really good quality stuff as well. So we've got some really nice, I've never heard of this brand, but once I looked it up, I was actually pleasantly surprised. We've got some New Balances, we've got some Merrells, so some really nice pair of like trainers, which is what we absolutely love buying. And then we've obviously got some clothing, because obviously, you know, no matter how many times I say I don't want to get into clothing, I somehow fall into clothing. So we've got a couple of bags of clothing here. We've got some unbelievable cool vintage 888 WWF beanie hats. There's one out of packet here. Let me just show you that one. Look at that. That is so cool. Really happy with these. WWF, unbelievable. Probably looking at like 20 to 25 pound each. And from Michael, we've got 12 of them, so that's a nice little multi-list in there. And then we've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, 5.5 boxes, 6 boxes of nice quality, good standard, A-grade stock. I'm really happy. Again, Michael, thank you so much for the support on the channel, and thank you for sort of letting me have this deal at a really nice rate. You're a legend. I hope your family is well. And yeah, we'll get through some of this now. It's super important to get on top of your stock. I know I'm rich saying that, considering all the way around me is all unlisted stock. However, I've got another deal to go to today, so I'm going to go and pick that up and hopefully take you with me. So we're going to try and get some of this listed just before we go now. We spent £450 on all the clothing and all the trainers. So did someone say listing montage? Let's go. A pair of Tommy Hilfiger sort of cargos. Got that listed for 25 quid. A new brand for me, Sosundar. Never heard of it. Nice wool coat. Believe it or not, that is a £50 listing. A Jules blazer. Got that listed for £25. A pair of Arn jeans. Listed for £22. This isn't from the deal yesterday, but a pair of Rohan chinos. Got them listed for about 22 quid. Moving on to some footwear. Some Wild Laughers sort of mid-calf leather things. Going to list them for 60 quid. They're beautiful. A pair of New Balance 574s. Going to get them listed for £35. A pair of Gola Montreals. Going to get them listed for £25. A pair of Walking Merrill sandals listed for £45. A pair of Bog Standard Gabors, £20. A pair of Hoka Rincons. I'm going to list these for £35 because there is some slight damage in the ankle support area, so that will affect the value a little bit. A pair of really nice Clarks, going to list them for 25. A pair of Russell and Bromleys, going to get them listed for £20. And last but not least, on the old listing montage for now, a pair of Gabors, size 4, going to get them listed for £20. Oh, I might as well get these Triple H vintage beanies as well listed, because there's 12 of them. Even if you said 20 quid each, you're looking at £240 worth of listing. Minimum. I tell you what, that is a solid little bit of listing done this morning. Now, I think I'm going to check on the packing, see how we're getting on with the packing, and then I think I've got another pickup to go and pick up now. And the last item that we need to pack right this second is these pair of Spurs. We're going to put them into a bubble mailer and then into a cardboard envelope. As I was finishing packing, we sold a pair of Hotters for £30. I say it time and time again, ladies and gentlemen, but Hotters, Clarks, bread and butter items, they sell so flipping well. That is packaging done for now. We now have a pickup to do. So let's get in the van and go drive 10-15 minutes and do a little bit of a nice, hopefully modest pickup. Go through today and hopefully not too much goes in the old death pile. You can only dream. I think we're going to pick some bits up today. It's just going to get lobbed in there because I can guarantee you none of us can be bothered to deal with it today. Okay, we have made it back from our contact and we've got a nice array of random goodies, including a bag of video games, electronics, some random clothing and some footwear. But yeah, we'll go through some of this. There's nothing really to highlight, if I'm being brutally honest. Just nice bread and butter items just to keep the eBay store ticking along nicely. And that is more important than obviously finding the high-ticketed items. We all, if we all lived in a world where we could find high-ticketed items every single time we go sourcing, then reselling would be easy. However, that is just not the case. You need your bread and butter items to be able to keep the old bills being paid for, etc, etc. But we've got some nice bits here. For example, we paid £45 for the bag of games, and I believe this handful here, CEX, would give you £20 to about £28 voucher. But they would actually give you £20 cash just for them 4 games, and then the rest of these probably looking at bundle fodder games. But we are always on the lookout for bundle fodder games to go along with our consoles. We've got some Saints shirts. We've got 2006. This is a nice one. I quite like that one. So yeah, we've got 3 Saints shirts, a bundle full of like Hugo Boss, Paul Smith, YSL shorts, Levi's, Lakeland leather coat there. There's some good money in there, to be honest. But yeah, always do pretty well with Saints shirts, and I seem to find them quite often. I mean, it kind of helps that I live near St Helens anyway, so I'm bound to find it quite often, aren't I? Lunch has been devoured. On to getting some stuff ready for CEX trading. So yes, all of this is going to go into CEX. CEX is a great way of getting rid of some of your games for a voucher, which you then can use on like 1 or 2 really good products and then sell that on eBay. Like for example, this game here, Marvel Spider-Man, CEX gives you literally £2 less voucher than you would get on eBay before fees are taken and before postage. So something like that is incredible just to chop in to CEX. A box for CEX trade-in completed. I tell you what, I'm going to do a YouTube short on what goes on when it comes to CEX trading and how much we're actually going to get through that. So make sure you do follow and subscribe to the channel, because that would be quite an interesting short to watch. Be interested to see how many they reject for whatever reason versus how much money in voucher, and if we can possibly use that voucher in store. But yeah, follow me, subscribe to the channel, and there'll be a YouTube short out very shortly. Oh, I forgot about all this. This is all bundle fodder, so I'm going to move that into where it belongs. If any of you guys have got any Nintendo Wii bundle fodder games that you wouldn't mind selling to me, I probably pay about 50p per one. It can be anything, it could be Wii Play, anything, just any bundle fodder games that you guys just want to get rid of. 50 pence per one. Please let me know in the comment section below, because I need to get games for all of them Nintendo Wii's, which, if you didn't know, are currently breeding. There is 152 Nintendo Wii's there, and I need games to go with them to help push the sale through. So if any of you guys do have any, please let me know. I think, because I'm in the mood to list some clothing, I think I might do another clothing listing montage. There has been a disaster in the unit. All, like most of the PS3 games, have just fallen completely on the floor. Ugh. Oh, this room. Just tested these two games on the Xbox 360 that Connor was testing, and they both work. They should be individually listed for a fairly good price. Okay, now we can head into a listing montage. Cavani jeans, listed for £15. A pair of Wrangler jeans, £20. Another pair of Wrangler jeans, £20. A pair of Ralph Lauren jeans, £15. You guessed it, another pair of Wrangler jeans, £20. And the best of the worst, a pair of Levi's for £25. Connor has been busy testing Xbox 360s, and believe it or not, even an Xbox 360 like this, if actually working, because these have a tendency not to work with the disc tray and the red ring of light, probably still get about 70 quid for one of these with 10 games and a controller. So Connor's been testing this one now. We're just going to reformat it using the serial number, which can be found on the back of the 360. And that is another £70 listing today. And as I was recording that clip, another disaster has happened in this room. This room, I absolutely hate. It's, no matter how I design this room, organize this room, it's just terrible. I hate it so flipping much. We're going to finish early today because we work for ourselves, and that's one of the many positive things about working for yourself. You can leave whenever. So I'm going to end today's video there. A lot of sourcing, a lot of clothing listing, the odd gaming bit here, there and everywhere. Love getting games in. We've prepared a CEX sort of voucher running on the weekend. Everything's happening right this second. I'm going to spin the wheel now that I requested you guys to do to win a £10 Amazon voucher. So let's spin that now. Congratulations are in order. Please congratulate the winner down in the comment section below. If you want to reach out to me on Instagram, please do so, and we'll sort out your £10 Amazon gift voucher. Thank you all so much for participating in that. That was always fun. I like to do them as many times as possible throughout the year. So you do want to make sure you are subscribed to the channel for another chance to win an Amazon gift voucher. I've been your boy Kieran. Have a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish, bash, flipping, bosh.